Guys, it's that time. You know what time it is. You know the wonderful time. I'm actually still getting some stuff together. I do not know how to hide the HUD. I do not know how to hide. It's F1. The HUD is gone. The HUD is gone, guys. We're here with our first ever news broadcast. Our first ever news broadcast in the studio. It's still not finished, as you guys can see, but in the studio. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be going through our stories.
Alright guys, alright, your boy Leon's here with the first story. Today's story, fake news. Fortnite Battle Royale is not shut down. Surprise, surprise to no one. In this article, we're talking about Fortnite, and basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to give you guys at least a read-through for the first, I'll say 2 paragraphs. Fake news is a fact of life in 2018. Whether you're talking about geopolitics, celebrity gossip, or video games, there's a rumor flying around right now that Fortnite Battle Royale, one of the most popular games in the world, is shutting down due to a lawsuit from a chief competitor, PlayerUnknown Battleground. This is categorically false, despite being carted around in a few tabloids with the suggestion that it might be true. The rumor stems from a screen grab of fake Epic Games tweet, and here's what it says. Due to the lawsuit against PUBG on copyright infringement, we are sorry to inform you that Fortnite Battle Royale will be coming to an end. May 24th, 2018, Save the World will still be in development, and we will roll out ASAP. Thank you for all the support. Honestly, I'm not surprised it's fake, guys. I love Fortnite. You may have seen my stream, you may have seen my Twitch, you may have seen me on YouTube. Fortnite to me is pretty good, it's pretty great, and I love PUBG too. And it's news like this because people are going, oh no, like, it's gonna close and stuff, but it's not, it's okay. So, I'm gonna try to keep up with Fortnite off and on for the channel, maybe like this segment, maybe some game updates or whatever if you guys missed it, or you guys haven't played Fortnite today. I'm going to try to get you guys a little bit of stuff, be it patch notes or something, just to keep you guys interested in Fortnite. And if you guys haven't played yet, or if you're at home, or at work, or on the road, and you haven't played your Fortnite yet, now you can at least see somewhat of the story. However, up next we have two Steam games right here that I want to talk about. The first one being Fable Fortune. Come on, really? Fable Fortunes. Okay. And it's Fortune, not Fortunes. And it's a free-to-play game. It's a free-to-play card game. It's released February 21st, this year, of course. It's getting mixed reviews, mostly positive, though. And honestly, guys, I don't have much to say about it just yet. I know there's a few mechanics, such as good and evil mechanics going in, how much your hero and how you play your cards, what effects they may have. It's going to be very akin to Hearthstone, very competitive, and even a cooperative mode. So I will be soon playing this and testing it out, so that I can give you guys an honestly decent review of this game, in depth, knowing how to play it. I'm not reading too much stuff, because I haven't actually read too much, but I will be doing a video on Fable Fortune pretty soon, kind of explaining, talking about it, looking into it, kind of doing like the WTF, like Total Biscuit does, or something along those guidelines. The next Steam game that we have to talk about is Hide or Die, which hasn't released yet. It's supposed to be releasing, I believe, next month. I may be wrong about that. I may be wrong about that, but I'm not 100% sure. It's basically, as you can see, a 1 versus 15 survival horror game where all 16 players start together. When the underground bunker doors open, survivors flood the area looking for items and supplies. If they choose the darkness, the darkness, that makes no sense. If a player gets too close to the darkness, it consumes them and turns them into a crazy killer. Other survivors will need to complete randomized objectives to fill the world with light to illuminate their escape zone. I'm not gonna read too much into it, guys, but it seems to be pretty interesting. You and 15 people are gonna play basically a survival horror. You resist the urge, you creep into darkness, it will turn you against the others. And by the screenshots alone, it looks like it could be pretty good. It's an action horror game with player. It looks like it could be pretty decent. I like the graphic, I like the art style, and I think hopefully Hide or Die could become something worth looking into. So I'm gonna definitely have to remember this. Definitely try to follow this and see what happens. I don't know if it'll be free. I don't know what's gonna happen with it yet, but it looks like it could be pretty promising. And now, something I want to do, I haven't done yet, guys. It's something I really want to do. Is I'm a big Hearthstone player, as you guys know. I love Hearthstone, and I want to shed some light on some Hearthstone fan cards. And what I've done is I've chosen 3. Just HearthstoneCards.net or HearthstoneNet or whatever it's called. And I found 3 cards that I want to talk about, just to give you guys my opinion. Give some shout outs to their creators, which are always in the right side top corner. You might even see some comments and stuff you would put down. But here we go, the Little Rocket Rider. A 4-mana 6/1 Rush Battle Cry. If there is an enemy minion on the board, sorry, there's no enemy minions on the board, gain charge. I think that is an amazing idea. I think it's a great idea, honestly. I think rush cards that have battle cries or effects that can give them charge is beautiful. It's basically the Rocketeer we already have, the 5-mana 6/2 with charge, except for this guy has a tendency to give you a trade or go face. If you play it into minion board, you're incentivized to trade. And it's a mech. As the mech tag is considered an epic card. A card like this would be great to have. You have your comments on the right. I'm not going to really bother you guys with the comments. You want to read them, you can. I'm personally not going to worry about it. Our next card is the Chaotic Raptor, a 2-mana 1/1 epic. It's a neutral card as well. With the battle cry, spend all your mana, adapt randomly for each mana spent. It's a beast. Once again, top right corner will have the name of the creator. And I think this is a great card. It's a great 2-mana 1/1 with the ability to adapt. So you're looking at, you play it on turn 2, can't do anything. Play it turn 3, it adapts once. At most it'll adapt, 8 times? I think that's pretty good. I mean, you get like 1 Stealth, 1 Wind Fury, 2 Razor Claws before you know this card is going berserk. And you basically would need, with a perfect adapt in a way, you basically need hard removal that can take this guy out even if he gets stealth. Because you give this thing Wind Fury, let's see, at 8, right? So 1 Wind Fury, you get some extra health, like twice. You do Flame Claws, you're already at a 7/7, okay, a 7/7 with the Wind Fury, so 14 damage on the board, and that's only 5, that's only taking 5 mana. You still have 3 more mana to use. Let's say you get another Flaming Claws poisonous, before you know it you have a, it's like a 13 minion, or just a 13/7, depending on how you pick your stats, with Wind Fury, and Stealth, maybe even Taunt Poisons, or even Divine Shield. You put something great on this guy, and he's ready to go. He's ready to run in, get some kills, clean up his boards, and I mean, it's amazing. Now, one of the comments I will read is, well, a 0-mana adapt on turn 1 can become a 2/2, or a 4/1, or a 1/4. Play it on turn 2 or 3, and you have pay over day, because then it's on attack and health. Turn 3, 7/4, 4/7, nah, please, no. 2 is perfect. I thought that was worth an actual read. The next card I really like, it is going to be a Warlock Rare. A 4-mana 2/2 Skellyfish. Whenever you discard a card, summon a copy of this minion. And if it was a demon, I do agree with the top comment. If it was a demon, it would probably be a little cooler. But I do think that this card right here alone has some true potential in Warlock. I mean, it has a 4-mana 2/2, and the only thing I could say that would make it better is if you discard this card, summon it. Like, if I could discard this card from hand and it summons. Because on the sinuses, where the thing about this is a way to find a way to buff it. It creates an equally buffed copy of itself, plus the clone, also 1 copy of itself. So you can end up with 4 minutes on the board easily. But if this card is not on the board, you can't get the effect. So I feel like this should be I'm gonna say a new game mechanic, a new keyword for discarding. When a minion like this gets discarded, summon it. But also in the fact of its effect, whenever you discard a card, summon a copy of this minion, I think that is great, because then you have a way of discarding it to summon it. not paying the 4 mana cost, makes it a free card. And then if you discarded any other cards, you now have extra Skellyfish. For example, you can use, let's say, my discard deck has some good cards, I think of one. Let's say 2 Doom Guards. It's turn 10, you put your first Doom Guard, you discard Skellyfish, and some random Skellyfish gets summoned. You play a second Doom Guard, you discarded 2 cards, so now you have 3 Skellyfishes. Skellyfish, I'm not sure. You have 3 Skellyfish, so it's 6/6 worth of stats, and you have 2 Doom Guards, so you have a total, hear me out now, a total of 16 damage on the board. Yes, Skellyfish doesn't have charge, doesn't have rush or anything, but it still is a body. It's the same as having 3/2 imps, except for 3/2 imps are technically better. But still, I think it's a great card, nonetheless. And last, well, not last, but definitely not least, there was 2 albums that came out recently to talk about music-wise, and the first one is going to be Rats. Well, actually, I take it back. It's going to be Rats. Breaking Benjamin has released an album called Ember. It has 12 songs. Haven't listened to them yet, though, guys. You should definitely check them out. But also, Ghost has released something new. I really don't know how to find them right now, but Ghost has released their album. Not yet, but they have released a new song, and I guess I'm on Spotify, so don't kill me, guys, don't kill me. Rats has come out, and my goodness, guys, it is truly amazing. Give it a listen. Give it a listen, definitely. So it's Rats by Ghost and Breaking Benjamin's new album, Ember. Give those things a listen to. Check them out. Give them a hear. Tell me, boy, Leon sent them to you, but you know, just do it. I think it's a great idea, a really great idea. And let's see what else we got. We got one more thing to talk about. One more thing. Pokemon! All the regions. This is just a map I'm using, guys, for, I'ma say, to explain about it. Okay. I personally feel Pokemon on the Switch, which I would definitely make another video about this also, kind of going into detail of how I feel about it, but Pokemon on the Switch needs to be multi-region. And I mean the fact that you pick a region to start at, you beat the Elite Four, you go to the next region. But for your Pokemon to listen to you in that region, you must have the badges. So you can't just bring your level 100 Charizard from Kanto into Johto. You can't just do it. You can't just do that and be like, oh, no big deal, maybe Kanto and Johto be good. But you can't just bring your level 100 Charizard into Hoenn and start the game off beating your butt. You can't do that. I think they should make it where you have to start all over to an extent, or maybe make it that the game kind of like Skyrim had or other games where the opponents, the NPCs and enemies scale with you. So if I start in Kanto and I have the ability, let's just say the ability to go to Hoenn, okay? Let's just do that. I have the ability to go to Hoenn, but in Kanto, I have badges, for instance, Pokemon up to level 25. Well, listen to me. Well, then I need to be able to find Pokemon that are within that same range, or at least the trainers should be within that same level. Now, of course, when it comes to wild Pokemon, that's where it kind of becomes a little iffy, kind of, sort of, because you don't want the wild Pokemon to be too strong or too weak. It's kind of a work in progress, guys, so I kind of can't say too much about that. But that's what we kind of have to talk about. But last but not least is Battletech. And yeah, I'm typing it, guys, I didn't have it pull up already. Battletech comes out April 24th. April 24th, guys, and I think you should definitely check it out. Battletech is coming out April 24th. And from just the gameplay in the back that you guys should be seeing right now, it looks amazing. It seems like a pretty cool, pretty good turn-based game. I love Mech Warrior. I love mechs. Who doesn't love mechs? Who doesn't love Mech Warrior, really? Who doesn't love these things? So you guys should definitely check out Battletech when it comes out. It is, in fact, a $39 title, so $40, guys. $40 to $50 should be deluxe. You definitely should check it out. I think it's gonna be a great game. I'm gonna get it and do some reviews on it or something when I do get a chance. Definitely check it out. But anyway, guys, without any more else to say, that has been, as we call it, that has been Note News. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, God bless, peace out, and bye-bye.